It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Miami.
Ready now, Miguel Rojas. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this is a team that likes to swing the bat. They're in the bottom 3rd in the league in walks. They're very aggressive at the plate. Look for this pitcher to nickel and dime a little bit. Does not have to come over the heart of the plate. See if he gets a little swing and miss. This lineup has to adjust itself and grind out some more at bats.
Here's Starlin Castro as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Castro leads off first with 1 away. Fastball called for strike 2. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to 3rd. And he'll reach 2nd now with 1 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Neil Walker. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hard hit ball to second. Defoe ranges to his left. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-0. Here it is. He loses him on ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
At the plate, Curtis Granderson, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 1-0. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's the 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
This is pulled into right, and Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Trevor Richards will be on the mound for game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Digging in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Trey Turner with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers, 18 driven in. 0-1, here it comes. Slider laid off for a ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Anthony Rendon waits on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Matt Adams now as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The right fielder, Howie.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow. He really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
Rendon on third, Adams on second. Suzuki is over at first with one away. Hit down the line at first, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Two and one. Here it is. 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Gabby Guerrero. And as you check out his righty-lefty split, it's no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Guerrero, a former Cincinnati Red, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
At the ball.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success. Line drive to left. Taylor is there, and he'll bring this one in.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Striding into the box, Austin Dean comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Out into right center. Well hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gap that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Trevor Richards, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Here it comes on 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. With runners in scoring position this season, Rojas brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The count now at 2-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. Starlin dives. What a stop. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. So an excellent play at second base for a team that's done well defensively all year as we take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ray.
Into the box. Trey Turner got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Guerrero on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. So striding forward now, Starlin Castro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Starlin Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2. Misses, ball 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3 and 2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Kendrick. 1 down.
Now batting.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the 3rd. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Neil Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Walker waits on the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Eaton is there, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Anderson stands at second with 2 gone. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready on 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A pause. And the 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The set and the 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Now the 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Digging in, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. (2-0) to the National center fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit hard, but foul. The next 3-2. This is popped up. Anderson in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. The next 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. And this one's in the dirt. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. In is Curtis Granderson as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Suzuki has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Digging in to try it again. Gabby Guerrero 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Granderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Stepping in now, Austin Dean, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 1-0 is called a strike, down and in. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Trevor Richards. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
3-2 pitch. Popped straight up, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know
Now
your
batting,
boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 1-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Starlin Castro, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Two men are on with two men out. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Richards blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez.
Your attention, please.
So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Eric Fetty answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fetty primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins on top, 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So striding in, Howie Kendrick looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that means batting next to be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit out towards second. And that's the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at bat.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Alfaro on at first, nobody out. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for one. Relay to Adams, and yes, they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there
65.
because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Gabby Guerrero. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Soft liner to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Into the box, Austin Dean, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Trevor Richards, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and it's still 3-1. Juan Soto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals, number 22, Juan Soto.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here it is, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Dean. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
Digging in now, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Eaton at second with 2 down. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for a called strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Wander Suero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Rojas. He singled his last time up.
Rojas.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another chance. Starlin Castro singled homer run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton, well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in once again, Brian Anderson trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low. 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Two out, nobody on. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Full count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Miami down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Austin
attention,
Bryce
please.
enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Miami,
6th.
Number 37, Austin Bryce.
Digging in, Matt Adams. He's batting cleanup in
Leading
this
off
one,
for
but we'll get
Washington,
us started here
the
in the
first
inning as
baseman,
they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Three and 1. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. The 3-1. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Nationals.
So stepping in, Howie Kendrick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2-0 now. One run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Justin Miller is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Nationals, number 60, Justin Miller.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Neil Walker. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Walker.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. This is pulled into right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Bends into the zone for a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Eaton is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Curtis Granderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner loves it. The throw to Defoe. The turn throw is in time. That they do turn to, and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Marlins Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7.
66, Marlins Garcia.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Wilmer Defoe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Guerrero. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ryan Zimmerman will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ryan Zimmerman.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Zimmerman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch popped up. Rojas on the move, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Kyle Bearclaw's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 20, Kyle Bearclaw.
Digging in and looking for more, Gabby Guerrero. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
0-1 count. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Dean. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Berklaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
JT Riddle will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
JT Riddle.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. The screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and it's still 3-1. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adam Eaton, lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 4.
The center fielder, Adam
Eaton. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Steckenrider, a native of Georgia. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. sent on the ground out to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Fouled off. Three and 2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Matt Adams, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Coda Glover enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Coda Glover.
Ready for another shot now, Miguel Rojas. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Glover, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And and it's fouled away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Matt Grace will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's
2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
No outs, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Popped him up. Turner has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Neil Walker. Last time through was a base hit. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Turner. It's short. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. But the Marlins tack on 1 more courtesy of the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now 4-1 Miami. Sergio Romo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Great spot with that pitch, down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Anderson comes up with it. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Rojas is there. Throw on the first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. And now for Washington, Michael Taylor. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Trevor Richards earns his 5th winner of the year. Anibal Sanchez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Sergio Romo closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.